I just got back from a ride in one of Google's driverless cars, and I'm happy to say we all came out safely on the other side. We navigated cyclists and other city obstacles like traffic lights and lane changes as we drove around Mountain View in a demonstration here at the Computer History Museum. Google has been working on self-driving cars since 2009, picking up on the efforts of universities like Stanford and Carnegie Mellon. And it says that its technology can be a better driver than us humans because it has faster reactions and doesn't get distracted by things like text messages. The technology works by putting a radar on the front of the grille where a Lexus badge would otherwise be, and with this spinning contraption on the top of its roof, which contains an array of sensors including 64 lasers that spin around at 10 times a second to see the world around it in 360 degrees, much like the map that's showing on the screen behind me. The car is programmed to be extra conservative in its driving, but that doesn't mean it works like a Sunday driver. Once the pilot sitting on the front seat handed over control to the computer, it accelerated pretty aggressively towards some traffic lights, and a robot voice with a feminine tone called Kiki warned us that it was in auto mode and that there was a pedestrian crossing up ahead. But very quickly, other than all the screens that were dotted around the inside of the car, it was quite easy to forget that I was being driven by a robot. It was comfortable, but just because I was comfortable in the car doesn't necessarily mean that others will be comfortable with this technology. There are issues which have not been resolved around liability and insurance, or even whether these cars will be allowed on the roads in many cities. And then after that, there's the issue of what happens to the jobs. Although Google says that it can bring efficiency and safety and even relieve us from the boredom of driving, it remains to be seen what transportation workers will think when a robot is coming along to take their job. Google says that it's hoping to bring this technology to market by 2017, but solving technological challenges are only the first step. This is Tim Bradshaw for the Financial Times in Mountain View.